Hi everyone, my name is Kayla. Welcome back to my channel for the Splits Flow. I know the name splits can sound a little bit scary or even intimidating sometimes, but let's just forget about that big peak pose that we're working into and focus more on the hips in general. This is just a yummy hip sequence. Whether you are on the road to splits or not, this will be something that will both open and strengthen into the entire low body as well as strengthen into the pelvic floor, so you have a lift in and up when you're in splits rather than relying only on flexibility. We will practice active mobility, active flexibility, and strength in this class. We need 2 blocks, especially if you are newer to splits and you have space between your groin and the ground. The blocks will help to support you. If you don't have blocks, you can grab a sturdy Tupperware, something that can support your weight. My classes, it's pretty typical for us to face all directions of the mat, and this class is like that. We'll face front, back, side to side, everything. If that's newer to you, I just encourage you to play with it, right? You can always pause the video, try that transition again, try to bring this lighthearted feel into it. Helps to set your mat up wide to your screen so that you're able to follow along a little bit more easily. If you love this class and you want more, I release a free class on this channel every month. But if you want even more from me, I have over 1,000 classes on my app. You can subscribe there for just $9.99 a month and try out all of those classes. I actually have a full 24 class split series there if you want to go deeper into both front and middle splits. If you're unsure if you want to subscribe to the app, we have a 7-day free trial. So no strings attached, just check out the classes, see if you like them. If you do, you can roll over to that $9.99 a month. So we will go ahead and get started sitting at the back of the mat, any comfortable seat. Hands land where it's natural, soften the gaze or close the eyes. Blocks are up at the top. Start to connect to your breath. Immediately even out your inhales and exhales through the nose. Immediately turning on Ujjayi breath, switching on that little constriction in the back of the throat to turn up the sound of your breath. And turn down the sound of your mind, like it's white noise, just kind of drowning it out with that hiss of the breath. Ujjayi breath also helps to trap more heat in the body, so if that ever gets overwhelming, take open mouth exhales in the flow. Keeping that connection to your breath, gaze stays inward, inhale, arms high. Exhale, hands to heart, pull the gaze into the heart. Notice what it's asking for right now. Why did you show up to your mat? And allow that to be your intention for your practice. If you're totally drawing a blank, that's okay. We'll be working with the collective intention of creating space, openness. Naturally, you'll feel this in the body as we get deep into the hips, but how can you also incorporate this into the mind, into the heart as well? Being open to newness, open to new thinking, new people, new cultures, new ideas. Big breath in, reach your arms high. Full breath out, thumbs to heart, draw your intention in. Open the eyes, inhale, cow, arch the spine. Exhale, cat, curl it in. Go ahead and move at your own pace for a few rounds. If it feels better to close the eyes back down, feel free to do so. Right away, really noticing how you feel rather than worrying about how you look. Right away, tuning into that idea of space and openness. Where can you create a little more space in the body with the breath, a little more space with the breath itself? Big breath in, cow pose, cactus the arms. Exhale, child's pose, fold. Inhale, cat, curl forward on tabletop. Exhale, cow, arch. Inhale, table, neutral spine, right leg extends back behind you, it's lifted. Exhale, right foot towards the right, look for it over the right shoulder. Inhale, center, gaze down. Exhale to the left, look for the foot with the eyes. Inhale, center, go ahead and move at your own pace. If this is too much, foot can stay on the ground, dragging it forward and back as you wake up the hips. Notice how you feel as you move and breathe mindfully. Next time, right foot comes to right side, plant it down outside of both hands, low lizard. Left hand to the outer edge of the mat. Inhale, right hand presses right thigh away from you. Pull the shoulders back. Exhale, half splits variation, both hands inside of right foot. Knock the weight to the pinky toe side, opening the IT band as well as the hamstring. With the breath, inhale, low lizard, press the thigh away, lift the chest. Exhale, half splits variation. So nice, adding on, inhale, side bend, side plank, send left hand to the back of the mat, right arm overhead, right toes stretch away from the right fingers. Stay for the exhale, squeeze the glutes, scoop your hips. Get long in the right side body. Now inhale, lift right arm, right leg. Exhale, lower, rainbow arc, right side. Inhale, lift, strengthening right hip. Exhale, lower, adding on, inhale to lift, highest one yet. Exhale, bend your knee, grab the underside of the thigh or hook the big toes. Either way, working the knees skyward. Stay here, or inhale, can you kick the right leg straight? It's okay if it still bends a lot. Exhale, low lunge, back of the mat, look to the left thumb, carry the right foot with you. Untuck the back toes, squeeze the inner thighs. Inhale, low lunge, little back bend at the top. Exhale, cactus, half splits, fold over the front extended leg. Bend the elbows, play with the balance, squeeze the inner thighs and belly. Inhale, low lunge, little back bend, press the back hip forward, opening into left hip flexor. Exhale, cactus, half splits, again play, squeeze inner thighs. Adding on, inhale, low lunge, this time neutral spine, fingers point skyward, untuck the back toes. Exhale, lift back knee from the mat, pressing into the top of your back foot. Take an inhale, hug both halves of the pelvic floor into center. Exhale, half splits, lower back knee down, hands under shoulders, fold over extended right leg. Can you fold deeper with the support of the hands? With the breath, inhale, low lunge, back knee lifts without tucking the toes. You're strong in the hip flexor and glutes. Exhale, lower, half splits, fold. So nice, adding on, inhale, three-pointed table, kick the right leg behind you, you're on all fours. Exhale, right knee to nose, curl. Inhale, kick right leg back. Exhale, release right leg behind you, open to the wide edge of your mat in a Janu Shirshasana position. Only the hips are open. So the left knee points to the left, the right foot points to the right. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, side bend to the right side. Left arm reaches up and over, rotating the heart skyward rather than rounding the left shoulder in. Keep the left bum cheek grounded even though it wants to lift. Now inhale, come back to center. Reach the arms out to the side. Exhale, pigeon variation to the back. Rock onto your left shin. You're on the top of the back foot. It is untucked. So the left knee points straight back. If you need to adjust the knee with the hands, that's fine. But try to play with that transition without the hands. Now keep hugging both halves of the pelvic floor into center, then lifting up. Inhale, reach your arms high, press into your back foot, lift your hips. Exhale, lower the hips down. Subtle movement, inhale to lift. Exhale, this time lower all the way to seated, that wide-legged Janu. Rotate to the front of the mat. Carry the left shin with you, cradle it with you in the arms. Take a few rocks side to side, right leg is extended. Now inhale, stillness, sit up tall, flex both feet. Exhale, figure four fold, softly land, left ankle down, bowing heart over thighs. Inhale, reverse table, keep the legs, plant the hands and right foot, lift the hips and chest. Exhale, lower the hips down. Come into deer position. So the right heel is towards the left. Swing the left leg back behind you. So the left knee comes towards the right inner arch of the foot. You can lean forward on your hands for support. For a challenge, hands to heart. Flex into both feet. You have slightly less than a 90-degree angle in both legs. Now inhale, lift the back heel from the mat. You'll notice the weight rock to the front hip, to the right hip. That's fine. Exhale, lower. If that feels impossible, it helps to tent the fingers, rocking forward with the hands. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Can be a super small movement. Once more, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. Set up for a twist without the hands. Swing the left foot around, plant it outside of the right. Left arm behind you, hug left shin in, breathe in, you're tall. Exhale, twist over left shoulder. So nice, big breath in, sit up tall. Full breath out, unwind, fold. Facing the back of the mat, big inhale. Exhale, fold. Hook the big toes with the peace fingers. Walk the feet in as wide as the hips if they're not already there. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your elbows out to the side. So nice. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. Release the bind. Inhale, half lift. Look forward. Exhale, down dog. Crawl forward with the hands. Inhale, ripple forward, high plank. Puff up the back body. Exhale, down dog, bend the knees, wave the hips up and back. Try to exaggerate that undulating like cat-cow. Inhale, ripple forward. This is cat. Puff and spread back body. Exhale, down dog. This is cow. Tilt the hips up and back. We'll add on inhale, ripple forward, high plank, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, Ashtangasana, lower knees, chest and chin down, hug heels to hips. Inhale, back bend of choice, low cobra, high cobra, up dog. Either way, the legs are alive. Exhale, child's pose, sink it back. So nice, big breath in. Full breath out, sink hips to heels. Now inhale to rise, seated on heels. Swing the feet around to one side. As you exhale, fold to the top of the mat, rolling over the legs, facing forward. Big breath in, half lift. Exhale, high plank, step right foot back, then left. Shoulders over wrists, breathe in. Exhale, chaturanga, lower halfway down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog, pull it back. So nice, inhale, ripple forward, high plank. Exhale, how slowly can you lower your knees down to table, slow down. Where you want to speed up, eventually they land. Inhale, cow, open. Exhale, cat, curl it in. Inhale, table, send the left leg long, spine is neutral. Exhale, leg to the left. Follow the toes with the eyes. Move at your own pace, side to side with left leg. How does this side feel? Are you still connected to your breath? Next time left foot comes to left side, step it outside of both hands. Right hand to outer edge of the mat. Left hand to left inner thigh. Inhale, press the thigh away from you. Tilt the shoulders back. Exhale, half splits variation, fold. With the breath, inhale, low lizard, open up, spread collarbone. Exhale, half splits variation, fold, knocking the weight to the outer edge of the foot. Inhale, low lizard, we'll add on this time. Exhale, half splits, fold. Inhale, side bend, side plank, kickstand, right foot, reach right hand to the back of the mat, left arm overhead, spreading left ribs. Exhale, squeeze glutes, scoop the hips underneath you, turn on the belly if you've lost it. Now inhale, lift left arm, left leg. Exhale, lower, arc left side. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower, left toes can point or flex. Inhale, lift, let's add on. Exhale, bend your knee, grab underside of thigh or hook big toes. Either way, try to point the knees skyward. Stay here or inhale, work the left leg towards straight. Exhale, low lunge, back of the mat. Look to the right thumb, land the left foot. Back toes are untucked. Inhale, low lunge, little back bend at the top, driving into the legs to lift up and out of the belly rather than collapsing in the low spine. Exhale, cactus, half splits, fold. Charging the legs and core to balance with the breath. Inhale, low lunge, little back bend. Legs are strong, belly is lifted. Exhale, cactus, half splits, fold. Adding on, inhale, low lunge, neutral spine, back toes are untucked. Exhale, lift back knee from the mat, strong in the right hip flexor. Shoot the right hip forward, breathe in. Breathe out, half splits, hands under shoulders. Can you fold a little deeper, taking the balance out of it? So nice with the breath. Inhale, low lunge, back knee lifts without tucking the toes. Exhale, half splits, lower and fold a little deeper. Inhale, three-pointed table, kick the left leg back behind you. Exhale, left knee to nose, curl, compress. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, seated, opening the right knee to the back, left leg to the left side. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, side bend to the left hand inside of left leg, forearm or palm lands. Right shoulder rolls down the back, even if that means you back off with the fold. Now inhale to rise, back center. Exhale, pigeon variation, rocking onto your right shin. Can you do so without the hands? Once you land, if you need to point the right knee straight back, that's fine with the hands. Reach the arms out to the side, press into your front shin and top of your back foot. Inhale, lift your arms, lift your hips, strong in the legs. Exhale, lower down. Once more like that. Inhale to lift, keep the ribs closed. Exhale, lower to seated without the hands, the same way you came in. Now rotate forward, cradle right shin with the elbows, take a few rocks side to side. Both hips point to the top of the mat. Big breath in, sit up tall. Full breath out, figure four fold. Keep both feet. Rise, keep the legs, reverse table. Press into the left foot to lift the hips and chest. Exhale, lower to seated. Set up for deer pose. Draw the left heel towards the groin. Right knee comes towards the inner left foot. Option to rock forward, tenting onto your fingers, or sitting upright. Either way, flex into both feet. Inhale, can you lift the right foot from the mat? Exhale, lower. Might be a super small movement, that's okay. Right hip can also lift. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower. Once more, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down, setting up for a twist without the hands. Can you swing right foot around, cross it over left, right arm behind you, hug right leg with left arm. Inhale, sit up tall, both sit bones are grounded. Exhale, twist over right shoulder. So nice. Inhale, you're still upright. Exhale, unwind, counter twist, forward fold, top of the mat, facing the back. Step onto the hands with the feet, gorilla pose. Inhale, halfway lift, weight in the front of the feet. Exhale, fold, bend the elbows out to the side. With the breath, inhale, halfway lift, belly is strong. Exhale, fold, trust as you spill the weight forward. So nice, release hands from feet. Inhale, half lift. Does it feel different without the bind? Exhale, fold, hang heavy, press into your feet. Inhale, standing, little back bend at the top, cactus or supported, hands to low back. Either way, squeeze the glutes. Exhale, fold, ride the breath as you descend. Inhale, half lift, look forward. Exhale, down dog, crawl forward. Let's rinse all that out. Inhale, wave forward, high plank, ripple. Exhale, down dog, glide and slide back. With the breath, inhale, wave forward, high plank, shoulders over wrists, squeeze glutes. Exhale, Ashtangasana, lower knees, chest and chin, hug hips up to heels. Inhale, slide forward, back bend. Exhale, down dog, pull it back. So nice, big breath in, full breath out. Inhale, wave forward, high plank. Exhale, how slowly can you lower the knees down? Slow down. Where you want to speed up, using the belly to touch the knees at the same time. Inhale, cow, you open. Exhale, cat, curl it in. Inhale, cow, spread. Exhale, child's pose, press back, round. Inhale, seated on heels. Exhale, swing your feet around to one side, forward fold, front of the mat, bowing over the legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, high plank step, left foot back, then right. Tighten up the body, straight, strong line. Inhale, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, back bend of choice. Exhale, down dog, pull it back. Full breath in. Open mouth, let all that go. Creating space. How can you enter into this new sequence with a little more space, not only in the body, but also with the mind and the heart? Can you stay open? Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg is high. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip, get some movement. Keep breathing as you circle right knee, waking up the hip. Inhale, open hip, down dog, lift left heel. Exhale, tiger curl, right knee hugs to nose. Breathe in and hold. Breathe out, release right foot between hands. Inhale, high lunge, arms high. Exhale, cactus your arms, double lunge, deep bend in your back knee. It hovers from the mat. Pause here as you breathe in, stay upright with the spine, shoot right hip forward. This is the same activation you have in your splits. As you breathe out, lower the left knee all the way down. Right forearm comes to the right thigh. Start hugging your back heel in towards your hip. If it gets there, point the toes, reach behind you with your left hand, grabbing the outer edge of the foot. Now breathe in, sit up tall, plug into right big toe. As you breathe out, can you work the back heel closer to your hip, sending the breath into the top part of the left leg. Stabilize through the core, through the inner thighs. So nice, full breath in. Exhale, gently release, back foot down, keep the toes untucked. Inhale, low lunge, lift back knee without tucking the toes. Exhale, Skandasana on the right. Can you move without the hands, transitioning hips to heels? Just play with it. Play with the mobility. Take an inhale, sit up tall, heart is buoyant into the thumbs. Exhale, seated on left sit bone. Rotate right knee towards the left. Half heroes, half fold. Inhale, arms high, left foot flexes. Exhale, fold. So nice. Inhale to rise. Right hand reaches behind you. Rock onto your right shin. Exhale, lunge forward with the left knee. Lift the hips, lift the chest. Left arm is high or reaching up and back. Take an inhale. Open more into left side body. So nice. Exhale, lower back down to seated. Hands to heart. Inhale, open right knee, Skandasana. Lift the hips. Can you do so without the hands? Just play with it. Exhale, standing splits, top of the mat, fold over right thigh. Big breath in, get long. Exhale, left knee to nose, curl. Inhale, stork, standing, left knee is high, arms high. Exhale, half moon, left hand comes to hip, right hand lands under your face on a block or not. Actually use the left hand to peel open the left hip. Squeeze the glutes. If you feel stable, then inhale, left arm high. Keep plugging into right big toe. Stay for the exhalation. Can you stabilize with your breath? Big inhale. Exhale, softly land, back foot down, triangle legs. Inhale, reverse triangle, right arm up and back. Exhale, Skandasana to the back, following the energy to the left heel. Big breath in, sit up tall. Full breath out, standing splits, back of the mat, fold over left leg. Take an inhale, drive right heel high. Exhale, knee to nose, fold. Inhale, standing stork, arms high, right knee high. Exhale, cactus figure four, sink low, keep the right foot flexed. With the breath, inhale, stork variation, left elbow hugs towards right knee. Exhale, airplane variation, right hand forward, right leg back, left fingertips back. Take an inhale, get light and long. Exhale, high lunge legs, softly land. Inhale, exalt, reach up and back. Exhale, Skandasana to the right, press into the feet to lift up and out of the pelvic floor, lowering with control. Inhale, spread the wings. Exhale, seated, left hand behind you. Inhale, modified wild thing. Lift the hips, squeeze the glutes to open the chest. Exhale, modified pyramid. Lower your hips, circle and fold over left leg. Big breath in, get long. Full breath out, three-legged dog. Right leg is up and back. Take an inhale, you're even longer. Exhale, walk your hands back 2 or 3 steps so you're in a short three-legged stance. Inhale, tent onto the left fingertips. Exhale, send the left hand behind you. Grab the outer left leg, avoiding the knee joint. Stabilize through the pelvic floor so you actually visualize one half, then the other half. Hug them to center, breathe in. As you breathe out, fold a little deeper over your left leg. Play with the balance. Drive right heel skyward. Take an inhale. Exhale, tiger curl. Walk the hands forward, right knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged, standard length in down dog. Exhale, kick the right foot to the left side, setting up for fallen triangle. Back foot is flat. Inhale, fallen triangle. Lift the hips, lift the chest. Exhale, slowly lower to seated. Straddle facing the back of the mat. Open the legs a little wider if you can. Take an inhale, reach your arms high, kneecaps and toes point high. Exhale to fold in between the legs, keeping the external rotation. That means the knees and toes are pointing skyward. Let the hands, forearms, or belly rest. Head and neck get heavy. Take a few sways side to side with the chin, the head. So nice. Saturate the hips with breath. Then inhale to rise, left hand behind you. Exhale, lift the hips, lift the chest, shoot the heart skyward. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower them down. Tiger curl, top of the mat. Inhale, hug right knee in. Exhale, send right leg long, three-legged dog. Inhale, tiger curl, pull forward. Exhale, low lunge, right foot between hands. Back knee lowers, breathe in, lift your chin. Breathe out, half splits. This time we'll set up for full splits. If you need a few more flosses, forward and back, go for it. Otherwise, we'll enter from half splits, keeping the blocks on the highest setting if you're tighter in the hips and hamstrings. As you inhale, pull your heart forward, press your front heel forward. As you exhale, untuck your back toes, tug the back toes behind you. So you have an even press forward and tug back, helping you to sink evenly into the center. Now, the more you press into your hands, the less weight you'll put into the groin and into the hips, so you won't just collapse and tear something. This is a more active stance, hugging the front heel towards the back toes. I like to actually place a block under my front thigh or groin area to catch me. This is a little bit more passive, but it gives me that feeling of what it's like to actually be grounded in splits. So you can play with that for yourself. If you're in full splits on the ground, hanging out passively, the belly is open. Remember, visualize both halves of the pelvic floor hugging in and up. So you have almost a little lift from the groin, like you're squeezing and bunching up the mat in the center. Legs are active. Take an inhale wherever you are. Exhale, start to release. Come back to half splits. Inhale, lunge forward, lift back knee. Exhale, three-legged dog, right leg up and back. Take an inhale. Exhale, sunbird, lower the left knee, chest and chin down. Keep the right leg lifted. Breathe in. Breathe out, sink the heart lower. So nice. Inhale, upward facing or high cobra. Exhale, child's pose, press it back. Inhale, rise, seated on heels. Exhale, hands to heart, let all that go. Recenter, reconnect. Where are you more open? And where can you afford to create a little more space? Blink the eyes open if they're closed. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, child's pose, fold. Inhale, cat, curl forward. Exhale, down dog, wave up and back. Second side, fresh start. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg is high. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip, get some movement, keep breathing. Press even weight into the hands, circle in both directions. Inhale, open hip, lift right heel. Exhale, tiger curl, left knee hugs around, then to the nose, bottom of the breath, breathe in, press the ground away. Breathe out, left foot between hands. Inhale, high lunge, arms high. Exhale, cactus, double lunge, deep bend in your back knee. More or less 290-degree angles. Shoot the right hip forward as you breathe in, sit up taller. As you breathe out, wrap the left hip back. Belly is alive, take an inhale. Exhale, lower back knee down, left forearm to left thigh, hug your back heel towards your hip. If it connects, point the toes, reach behind you. Grab the outer edge of the foot, breathe in. As you breathe out, stay upright, draw your heel closer to your hip, keep plugging into left big toe. Stabilize through your inner thighs, through your belly, through your breath. Inhale here. Exhale, gently release back foot, keep toes untucked. Inhale, lift back knee, lift the arms. Exhale, Skandasana. Can you transition without the hands? Just play. So nice, big breath in, sit up tall. Exhale, seated, half heroes, half fold, facing the back. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. With the breath, inhale to rise, left hand behind you, rock onto left shin. Exhale, lunge, lift the hips, lift the chest, pause for the inhale, puff up, get expansive. Exhale, lower back to seated, hands to heart. Inhale, Skandasana, open the knee, lift the hips. Exhale, standing splits, front of the mat, circle and fold over left leg, big breath in. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, stork, right knee high, arms high. Exhale, half moon, right hand to hip. Left hand lands under face on a block or not. Right hand actively peels open right hip, just like an open hip down dog. Squeeze the glutes, low back is long. Then inhale, right arm high. Exhale, you stay and stabilize, pressing into the big toe of the left foot. Big breath in, all four directions, get expansive. Full breath out, triangle legs, back foot lands. Inhale, reverse triangle, reach up and back. Exhale, Skandasana, back of the mat. Follow the energy to the right heel. So nice, take an inhale, spread the wings, open the arms. Exhale, standing splits, back of the mat, lost my flow there. Take an inhale, you're long. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, stork, standing, left knee high, arms high. Exhale, cactus figure four, bend the elbows, sink low, keep the left foot flexed. Pause here, breathe in, spread the chest, hug the shoulders behind the heart. Breathe out, sink a little deeper, open the left hip a touch more. So inhale, nice. Stork variation, right elbow hugs left knee to midline. Exhale, airplane variation, tilt forward, right hand back, left hand forward. Big breath in, get light and long. Exhale, high lunge legs, softly land. Inhale, exalt, left arm up and back, right hand is weightless. Exhale, Skandasana to the left, hips settle towards left heel, drive into the feet, lift up and out of pelvic bowl. Inhale, spread wings, right arm high. Exhale, seated, right hand behind you. Inhale, wide leg, wild thing, lift the hips. Exhale, modified pyramid, lower the hips, circle and fold, overextended left leg. Plant the hands, inhale, three-legged dog, left leg up and back. Exhale, walk the hands back 2 or 3 steps. You're in a short stance. Hug both halves of pelvic floor to center as you inhale, tent onto right fingertips. Exhale, reach back with the right hand, grab the outer right leg. Stay here, breathe in, lift left heel higher by squeezing the glute. Stay here or breathe out and fold a little deeper over the right leg. So nice, release the hand as you inhale, shift forward, tiger curl, standard stance. Exhale, kick the left leg out to the left side, setting up for fallen triangle, back foot is flat, breathe in, right arm high, squeeze the glutes rather to pump the hips. Exhale, lower to a straddle, facing the back, seated. Rotate the knees high, open or shorten the stance, up to you. Big breath in, sit tall, bend the knees as much as you need. As you exhale, start walking forward, landing the hands, the forearms, maybe the belly down. Option 2, rock the weight further forward, lifting the hips up and over the knees so you're in more of a straddle split. Otherwise, keeping the hips on the ground. So if you're rocking forward, you're sending the weight forward into the hands or into the forearms. You'll notice that you deepen the sensation in the hips. So nice. Wherever you are, use an inhale to slowly rise. Start narrowing the stance. Reach the right hand behind you. Exhale, little back bend. Lift the hips, lift the chest. Squeeze the glutes to pull the hip pointers higher. Exhale, tiger curl. Lower the hips. Plant the hands in front of you. Hug the left knee to nose. Big breath in. Three-legged. Left leg is high. Exhale, tiger curl and hold for the inhale, compress and hug. Exhale, low lunge, front foot lowers, back knee lowers down, hands to blocks or not. Breathe in, lift the chin, sink hips low. Breathe out, half splits, a few flosses before we lower. Inhale, low lunge, pulse forward, lift chin. Exhale, half splits, gliding back. Staying in half splits, hands come to blocks or not. As you inhale, halfway lift, flat spine. Start pressing the front heel forward, untuck the back toes. With your exhale, begin tugging the toes back behind you. So using the breath to inhale, press heel forward, exhale, tug toes backward. Notice if you're leaning forward a lot with the shoulders, try to keep them up and over the hips. You might need to lift up the setting of the blocks to do so. Same thing as the other side. I personally like to rest a block under the thigh, maybe 2 blocks if the hips are super high. This gives you more of a realistic feeling of what it's like to land in the split. Continue to breathe wherever you are. If you're in the full split without the blocks, making sure that you're active rather than resting and splaying into the pelvic bowl. So you're hugging the belly in, closing the ribs. Imagine that you're squeezing and cinching the block up between the inner thighs. Super active with the legs. Big breath in wherever you are. Fill up. Exhale, come back through half splits with control. Fold over the front leg. Now inhale, low lunge, back knee lifts. Exhale, three-legged dog, left leg up and back. Inhale, wave forward towards high plank. Exhale, sunbird, lower right knee down, lower chest and chin down, left heel drives high. Big breath in, open up, high cobra or up dog, squeeze the glutes, charge the legs. Exhale, tuck the chin, child's pose, send it back. So nice, full breath in to rise, seated on heels, arms high. Exhale, thumbs to heart, pull all that in. Recenter, notice how you feel. Connecting to your breath, connecting to sensation. When you're ready, gently blink open the eyes, swing the feet around in front of you. Make sure that 1 or 2 blocks is close by before you lower onto your back, landing flat on your back, setting up for a supported bridge. Heels touch the fingertips, press into the feet. As you inhale, lift the hips, slide 1 or 2 blocks under the low back. Keep the blocks wide, supporting the width of the spine. The higher up they are, the more sensation you'll feel. If you feel pinching in the low back, lower the setting. Stay here or straighten the legs in front of you. Either way, shoulders rock underneath you, so you're propping the heart up a little higher. Big breath in, filling up the front line. We did a lot of compression work today, a lot of folding. So allow this shape to feel really good. As you exhale, get even heavier on the block, letting the front body just kind of unravel, unfurl, unwind. So nice. Next time you inhale, bend back into the knees, press into the feet, lift the hips off the block, move block to the side. Exhale, Supta Baddha Konasana, knees open, hand to belly, hand to heart. Feel the heartbeat. Feel the breath. So you inhale, open your arms out to the sides. Exhale, easy twist to the right, palms face up, left knee stacks on right, gaze to the left. Press the left shoulder down. Keeping the heart expansive, keeping the breath steady in the body. Full breath in, open up, Supta Baddha Konasana. Full breath out, twist to the left, gaze to the right, gliding right shoulder down the back, plugging it deeply into the mat. Breathing where you land. Inhale to center, Supta Baddha Konasana. Exhale, hand to belly, hand to heart, outer knees get heavier. Soften and sink here. Continue to breathe. Use the hands to close the knees, hug them into your chest. Take a few rocks from side to side, squeezing lovingly to center, letting it feel really good as you move, as big or as small, as fast or as slow as you'd like. Eventually come to stillness as you inhale, lift your forehead up to your knees, hold the breath. Notice how it feels to restrict the body from breath. You are full. Take an extra sip of air at the top. See your cup start to overflow. When you're ready, open mouth exhale releases you to Shavasana, letting all that go. Landing in any pose that allows you to rest and receive. Any pose that allows you to simply be with yourself. Letting go of controlled breath, slipping effortlessly into natural breathing. And using this time with yourself to just notice. Notice how you feel physically after your physical practice. Notice how you feel mentally after mindful movement. Focus on your breath awareness. Notice how you feel emotionally after a deep opening, steady strength. And staying here in observation for as long as you like or as long as you need. Thank you for joining me. I will see you in the next class, either here or on the app.